Hey, today I'm going to show off how Sphinx can help accelerate some sports analytics workflows by looking at a question about pitching in baseball. One of the most important parts of baseball strategy is choosing what pitch to throw at what time. And there's two schools of thought here. Some think selecting your pitches as randomly as possible is best to maximize predictability, while others think a more deliberate pitch selection provides a better way to directly keep momentum on the pitcher's side. To answer this question, I'm going to ask Sphinx to analyze the randomness of Paul Skeens' pitch sequencing. Are some pitches more likely to follow other pitches? Skeens was one of the best pitchers in baseball this year, so this will give us a good sense of how elite pitchers are sequencing their pitches. I'm starting out Sphinx from an empty notebook here, so I'm going to leave it to it to pull in whatever data it needs to answer this question. Sphinx can be hooked up to your Databricks, Snowflake, BigQuery accounts, your database, wherever your data may live, but in this case it's going to be able to load the data from a public data source, the StatCast database via the PyBaseball package. Sphinx is very fluent in using a variety of open source packages and navigating databases, navigating public data sets, and so it's very good at being able to pull in data as needed. Here it's loaded up Paul Skeens' pitches. This is every single pitch he threw from 2024 to 2025, and now we can jump into more of an analysis. We're going to start generating a few visualizations. Here's the baseline probabilities for what pitch he throws. So fastballs are by far the most common. I believe these are sinkers are much less common. And going ahead, we can also look at Sphinx's thought log to figure out exactly sort of what it's doing and get some sense of sort of why it's generating the code it's writing. Now we're going into the meat of this analysis. We're creating a transition matrix for exactly how does the previous pitch influence what pitch he'll do next, and here we go. Here's our conditional probability matrix. So we can see, for instance, that he's very likely to throw a fastball after a changeup. Let's ask Sphinx for a markdown summary. Let's give this a little bit of a sec. And here we go. Looks like fastball is by far the most likely of his pitches, but when we actually look at the conditional probabilities, he's not very likely to throw a fastball directly after another fastball.